What's up, guys? It is the weekend, and we've been catching up on some things. We still haven't even showcased what we picked up a whole week ago, but we got a mail call, and I cannot wait to open it up. Alright guys, so maybe 3 weeks ago, a buddy of mine that I work with, he got a new job, he's sitting in a new office, he texted me and he was like, hey, check out what is sitting on my desk. Look at this. We got the Camaro SS. This is actually the ID chase. Well, not the ID chase, sorry. It is the ID release. And I want to say it came out of the box. The boxes were just your standard release that you can get from Target. I don't remember if Walmart had them at the time. But yeah, you had the chase version of the IDs, which were integrated into the cases, which during that time in 2020, 2021, that was an amazing time to catch the unicorn case. If you guys don't know what the unicorn case was, you had your treasure hunt, super treasure hunt, and the ID chase all in one case. That was like the ultimate case to catch. And the whole purpose behind the ID cars, the chases, were to pretty much promote these, which were, I think they were like $7 at the time, maybe $9. I don't remember the cost of them, but in order to kind of promote the drop of these, they were integrating them on $1 cards in the cases. It was a great time. But during that time, you had the Batmobile, you had the Bone Shaker. I can't remember which other cars out there were the chases, but if you still have those, hold on to them. It's just a really cool piece of Hot Wheels' little small window of history promoting the Hot Wheels ID cars and the boxes. So now we can add this to the Camaro collection, which, like I said, guys, I definitely do like stuff like this. And this one is in really good shape. So there's that. Never did find that one out in the wild. But like we said earlier, guys, it is that time yet again. We got a mail call. This is from Jesse over at Jesse's Diecast Garage. I don't know what's inside. I reached out to him and was like, hey man, was not expecting a package. He wanted to send an RAOK. So as always, I'm pretty stoked. And there's only one way to find out what's inside. So let's go ahead and open it up and see what he sent. All right, so we got that opened up. Man, I would cut straight in to the letter. Gee, oh man, I always do that. All right, let's see if I can let's see if I can read this. Surprised. What's up, my brother? Hope all is well. So I found this and thought you would like it. Wait before you... Dang, hold on. Let's see if we can decipher this. Wait before you look. If you can grab 4 AA batteries. If not, do it later. Okay, wow, I'm having a hard time reading this. Okay, look, stop reading. Finish reading afterwards. Sorry, batteries not included. Okay, we'll continue reading this. All right, so 4 AAs. Do I even have 4 AAs? Okay, I currently do not have 4 AAs. Almost everything I have is AAA. So we might have to come back to that later. Hold on, let's see. Oh, what is this? Oh man, this is a big one. Alright, that is everything in the box. Uh-oh. Oh, no way, dude. Oh, that is sick, man. Check this out. Dude, that is wild. Oh man, it's got light and maybe sound. Oh dude, that is sweet, man. This looks super close to the big time, or I mean not big time, Muscle Machines. Looks so close to that. It's almost the same scale size. Dude, that is awesome. That is awesome. Yep, it has got lights, highway patrol, number 59, super speed, 69 Mustang right there. Dude, that is wild. That is awesome. Okay, let's continue to see what he has on the back. All right, so yes, it's an RC car, but I didn't find the remote. That is perfectly fine. I don't care if it has a remote. Even my RC cars that I have hanging up on the wall, like I put those RC remotes down here. I don't really care to use them. So it doesn't matter if the remote's there. So I rigged it up, wired it to light up without the remote. Whoa. That is nuts. Okay, we got a mad scientist over here. That is awesome. So he did this without the remote. Yes, just for show. I know it's not diecast, but it is so cool. Hope you like it. Jesse, of course, at Jesse's Diecast Garage. P.S. They say we cannot ship batteries. That is wild. But yes, it makes sense because of the whole leaking battery acid, which can cause fires randomly and cause everyone else that has packages to completely incinerate and burn. So that makes complete sense. But dude, no, that is awesome. I don't care if it is a remote. I actually do really like RC cars. And that is just a really cool piece. I mean, you guys already know, or at least should know, I love RC cars from the vintage era like this. This one doesn't have the remote. This is a Mattel release of the Fox body. So it's got the old Mattel badge right here. And then this one was the same release, just not Mattel. So I don't know who actually made this one. Nasta. So yeah, 1982 Nasta. It's the same exact Mustang. It has some slight differences, but I don't have the remote for that. I have the remote for this one. But like I said, I don't really care. It's a Mustang. It's unique. It's in the collection. That is the part that matters the most. So Jesse, huge thanks, man. That is awesome. Great addition to the collection. And like I said, I'm going to put it down here with these larger Boss Mustangs, especially right next to this one. Or I might actually hang it up. But in the next episode, we actually do have a brand new RC car. So stay tuned for that. So it is not going to be the first. It's not going to be the last. Yeah, anytime I see an RC car that's a Mustang, I definitely bring it home. Even this old one. This is an old 2010 Mustang. This is, I don't know, I forgot how long ago we got this. But yeah, it's a great piece. I left this one in the box mainly because of it's a MaxTech RC. You don't see this packaging anymore. And yeah, so definitely love RCs, whether they work or not. Even if the lights didn't work, still definitely appreciate it. But I'll give you guys an update video later on when I put batteries in it. But dude, this is awesome. Definitely love this, man. Again, thank you so much for picking this up and wiring it. I can't wait to see what it looks like and the lights and all that stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. I know it's a super short mail call, but definitely an awesome addition right here. If you haven't, be sure to go check out Jesse's Diecast Garage on Instagram as well as his channel, while I'm having a tough time with words. And of course, using my knife to just obliterate a letter. But luckily we deciphered what he had to say. But yeah, so if you haven't, be sure to hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you can stay tuned for all of our future episodes, including the next one, because we have a pile of stuff. I'm not even going to show you. I'm not even going to tease it. You guys just have to stay tuned for the next episode. So until then, this is the Mustang Hunter. Peace.